Israel must prevent genocidal acts in Gaza and allow humanitarian aid into the territory, the UN's top court ruled, in a closely watched decision that stopped short of calling for a ceasefire. The International Court of Justice was not deciding whether Israel was actually committing genocide. With its military campaign in Gaza, that process will likely take several years. But it ruled that the catastrophic humanitarian situation in Gaza was at serious risk of deteriorating further before a final decision, so it issued a series of emergency measures. Israel must take all measures in its power to prevent genocidal acts and also stop officials making declarations inciting genocide, the court said. Concretely, the court urged Israel to take immediate and effective measures to enable the provision of urgently needed basic services and humanitarian assistance. The case was brought by South Africa, which has accused Israel of breaching the UN Genocide Convention. Israel stressed during the hearings that it was acting in self-defense after the Hamas attacks of October 7 and was doing all in its power to ease the plight of civilians. Outside the court, hundreds of protesters on both sides gathered, shouting slogans and waving banners. Over 2 days of hearings earlier this month, lawyers from both sides battled it over the interpretation of this convention. South Africa accused Israel of genocidal acts that were intended to cause the destruction of a substantial part of the Palestinian national, racial and ethnic group. The court also said Israel should preserve any possible evidence that could later be used in the wider case to decide whether genocide was taking place. Israel also has to report back within 1 month on the measures it is taking to conform to the ICJ orders.